Fez here from Crypto Setups, and this DeFi tutorial comes to you from Iconpool. Today I am going to show you a scaled down tutorial on one step, which is how you remove liquidity from Iconpool. Now, I created a video around this in terms of everything to do with Iconpool, how you trade on it, how you add liquidity, and then I just quickly ran through what you would do to remove liquidity. So today I wanted to actually walk you through the process, and two, I will actually show you a real life example of impermanent loss. So I actually have the old video here, and I can show you based on the sums we're about to withdraw and explain why the value has changed. So hopefully this video will be insightful to anyone interested in it, and show you how you can remove liquidity when and if the time comes that you want to do that. So first thing you do, head on over to Iconpool, log in, click on login. It'll load up your wallets or wallet, my lovely showcase wallet, and you can see I've landed on here and I've got 4 ICX and this much tap available in my wallet. So I know I've supplied liquidity, but I'll just quickly go to manage pool, and you can see that I have my share in the pool. I have 3.98 ICX and 273 tap now, and the overall percentage in the pool that I hold. Now here's where I'm going to pause and talk through IM, impermanent loss. So if you, in my old video that I recorded 3 weeks ago, you can see that I added around just under 5 ICX with 211 tap. Now remember, the price always has to be equal when you're putting into the pool. So if you were doing this at the time, may have been say $5 worth of ICX, you'd put $5 worth of tap in there, and it guides you through how to do that. So here's what I'd inputted. Now if I look at it, my share in the pool at the moment, you can see that instead of almost 5 ICX, I have just under 4, and you can see though my tap is 273 versus over here 211. So why does this happen? Again, this happens when the markets, depending on what's happening with the market. So what you know here clearly has happened is ICX has gone up in price since I made that video, and including right now it's climbing. So when that's happening, usually you will end up with, in your pool, the token with that has less value. It's just the way I am, and that's why it's called impermanent loss. So here's a live example. So if I were to pull out today, I will end up with less ICX than what I originally put in, but I will end up with more tap. So I always call this, if between these two coins, I don't mind ending up with either. So it's a win-win. However, if ICX was paired with a stable coin and this was happening, it would, you would vice versa either end up with less ICX and more of the stable coin, so you lose out on the upside of the price action, or if ICX was dropping, then you would end up with more ICX and less of a stable coin. So that, hopefully that gives more clarity with this real life example, and if it doesn't, I'll work at some other examples. So to remove this liquidity, all we have to do is head on to my pool first, and then we have to remove the LP. Now remember, it doesn't have a way of you automatically adding the LP you put in, which is your liquidity, so make sure you just copy exactly what's over there. And remember, so with this, if you put in the wrong amount or try to withdraw more, the transaction will just fail. So I've got a balance here of 265, so I will click that. It tells me what I will end up with over here, 265. So let's remove this. Got to enter your password. And go through the transaction fee process, close. Give it a moment, and you can see right away I no longer have anything in that pool. All the figures show that, and what you can also see is I have a score balance. So the last part of this process now, it is to actually go into balances, because this is still not in my wallet, it's in the score contract. So let's go over here, and I would have to withdraw, so you can see my ICX from here, which is, you can see here. So I'll just quickly flick through 3 point, we'll just get that 39614. Again, a transaction. Transfer it. Give it a moment. You already see how quick you can. Just love that speed. Now, when I use tap, okay, there we go. So I have 344. So let's get that. Make sure I copy that and paste it. Well, that was a fail. Type this out. Tab 344010641. Every time, so to ensure you get both the amounts, you have to do this twice. So I pulled up my ICX, and then I went to tap and did the same process again. Now, obviously with Icon 2.0 and a few other things, this process will get much simpler, but at the moment this is how it is on this protocol. So that's done. I have now withdrawn from the score and from the pool and the score. It is now happily residing in my wallet. If I go to access my wallet, you'll see that I have just gotten from that 4 ICX, I've gotten above, and I have a bit of tap, and I have some DAI sitting there from the tutorial I made for the Orbit Bridge video. Okay, now clicking over to swap, you can see I have a little more in my wallet here. So I hope you have found this tutorial insightful. I was really wanting to bring across the impermanent loss situation that we could cross-check with an older deposit, which was great. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, give it a subscribe, give it a like. I would be very grateful for that.